unbelievable downfall of billionaire Jimmy Zhong in this journey of the Cheetos tin disaster. Find out how one small mistake led to his financial ruin and changed his life forever. Don't miss this crazy journey from riches to rags. In 2012, Jimmy Zhong discovered a flaw in the code of Silk Road, a darknet marketplace for drugs with transactions in BTC. This flaw netted him 51,680 BTC. However, the FBI was on the hunt for these funds. For over a decade, Jimmy lived a lavish lifestyle and successfully concealed that these bitcoins were his. Brief biography: his parents emigrated from China to USA and faced a difficult life. Jimmy was not popular in school and was often bullied. According to him, the most humiliating incident occurred during a football game when his pants were pulled down in front of everyone. He immersed himself in books and computers and was exceptionally intelligent. His intellect enabled him to graduate with honors and earn the prestigious Hope Scholarship. In college, he started drinking heavily, but at the beginning of 2009, a unique opportunity arose. While browsing a programming forum, Jimmy came across a post about a new digital currency called Bitcoin. Being skilled in programming, he recognized the potential of this technology. Jimmy became one of the first to start mining BTC on his laptop. Jimmy couldn't make a substantial profit and forgot about his bitcoins until 2011. By then, their value had risen to $30 per BTC, but Jimmy had lost his wallet. He decided to become an active participant in the Bitcoin community. He created an account on Bitcoin Talk, using a pseudonym inspired by his dream car, the Mercedes-Benz 300 SD. Jimmy also developed an interest in gambling and created his own website, earning money from paid users. More importantly, he managed to recover most of the coins he had mined. In 2009, he threw parties every week, getting drunk until he passed out, and this went on for 6 years. As an active internet user, Jimmy learned about Silk Road, the notorious site for trading drugs with bitcoins. He used the site's services for a while. Later, he decided to withdraw his remaining bitcoins from the site. During the process, he accidentally confirmed the withdrawal twice. To his surprise, both transactions went through successfully, and he received twice the amount of BTC. Jimmy discovered a flaw in Silk Road's code that allowed him to withdraw money an unlimited number of times. He decided to exploit this and created a new account on the site under the name The Tormentor. On September 19, 2012, Jimmy deposited 500 BTC into his account. After conducting several transactions, he earned 3,000 BTC. Jimmy knew that by monitoring the blockchain, he could seize the coins as soon as Silk Road moved them to the withdrawal pool. On September 24th, using 9 different accounts, he made over 140 transactions. At that point, his profit amounted to $620,000. A few days later, the creator of Silk Road contacted him. He didn't demand the return of the coins or make any threats. He simply wanted to know how the theft was carried out. As a token of gratitude for the explanation, he even sent Jimmy more BTC. In November 2012, Jimmy created a new account on the forum under the nickname loaded in his profile. He wrote Bitcoin multimillionaire, broker, and asset manager. He used his address with 40,000 BTC as proof. In October 2013, the FBI shut down Silk Road, and 170,000 BTC was seized from its founder. However, this was only a small portion of Silk Road's revenues. The authorities were determined to find the remaining tokens. If Jimmy had tried to sell the stolen bitcoins on an exchange, the FBI could have forced the exchange to reveal his identity. In 2014, Jimmy's fortune reached $30 million, and he had just graduated from university. He bought the Mercedes-Benz he had always wanted and a house in Athens, Georgia. He began living a luxurious lifestyle. Trips to Miami, funding vacations for friends, and generous gifts of bitcoins. Jimmy paid for all of this by selling BTC. In 2016, Jimmy was arrested at Eddie's Calzones for possession of cocaine. He received probation, and the charges were later dropped. You might think all this would attract the attention of the IRS, but Jimmy was careful. All his extravagances were funded by legally obtained bitcoins. For 5 years, he didn't sell a single BTC from the Silk Road coins. In 2019, Jimmy befriended someone who convinced him to invest in a real estate company. Jimmy was supposed to finance the project by contributing $9.5 million and securing another $32 million to obtain a $60 million loan. This lifestyle attracted too much attention. In March 2019, Jimmy reported to the police that his house had been broken into. The thief took a briefcase containing about $400,000 in cash. The money was never recovered, but the large amount stolen raised suspicions with the IRS. From that moment on, The government closely monitored Jimmy. The FBI tracked all his transactions, which was not difficult since Jimmy had never even used a VPN. However, linking Jimmy to Silk Road was still impossible. On November 24, 2020, Jimmy reorganized his Silk Road funds by splitting large wallets into multiple smaller ones. However, he made a critical mistake. A wallet with a small balance, previously used, got involved in the transaction. This connected his legitimate funds with the funds linked to Silk Road. Within a year after this mistake, the police conducted searches in his homes. During a search of his lakefront mansion, they found $700,000 in cash and 25 Cassius coins worth 174 BTC. But the most surprising discovery was a Cheetos popcorn can, which contained the computer holding all of Jimmy's bitcoins. And so this story ended. The government seized all the money, and Jimmy went to prison. I can only add that one must be very careful when dealing with crypto. Write down passwords on paper and change them regularly. Remember that an average user can be easily tracked if someone wants to always act with a clear head. Never handle money while intoxicated. Well, technically he broke the law. This is America. But there are definitely points to contest. With good lawyers, he ended up with a sentence of 1 year and 1 day. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment your thought and subscribe for more incredible discoveries. See you in my next video.